getting undrafted? Were you expected to be drafted, or did you kind of knew like?
I was expected to be drafted.
Okay.
I had a third to fourth round draft grade. But once I got flagged for my toe, when everybody found out I had lost like 70% of mobility in my toe, I did my pro day. I couldn't even put my foot in the ground without a Toradol shot. Everybody coaches was telling me that I just needed surgery and that I would probably sit out my first year in the pros. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Over this toe injury. But the funny thing about it is I just put another metal plate back in that motherfucker again and went out and damn near led the fucking NFL in preseason rushing, definitely led it in touchdowns.
Yeah.
So, but then still got put on practice squads. So it was just like, all right, cool. Like, I didn't really know what to do, and I was really confused my rookie year after doing that, after being the top player in football in the preseason for running backs and then going out on special teams, having like 6-7 tackles. I'm thinking like, oh, for sure I'm locked in on the roster.
Right.
They put me on a practice squad, then that's when I started learning about the business. And I started learning that, damn, Juwan's a fullback / running back. He's a diverse position. That's why he's going to be there. But as far as other three backs that we had, they're all $20 million backs.
Right.
And that's when I figured it out. Like, damn, it don't matter how good you is. If you ain't got that money behind you, shit, you're a bubble player.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That means if somebody gets hurt and they can let somebody go without receiving a penalty or having to forcefully pay you the money because you don't have a guaranteed contract, they're going to let you go. They don't care how good you is.
Yeah, that's
They'll
crazy.
take it on the head. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like Washington did it to me as I was the second leading scorer on their team. Because I was a bubble player. I didn't have any guaranteed money. So they cut me on a Friday and told me and signed a contract for me to come back on Monday. But I didn't make it through the waiver wire and went to Green Bay.
Damn.
So it's like people play around with that shit all the time. Like play around people's careers. You really like where you be at and all this other shit. And these motherfuckers do little shit. You know what I'm saying? Try to downplay you so they can make little bitty moves and do little bitty things. And shit just always don't end up working out for them the way they think it is.
Right,
so.
right. This one. I wanted to talk about the Washington State game a little bit because y'all were down like 15 with like 4 minutes left. Like definitely supposed to lose that.
Yeah, definitely supposed to lose that one.
Came back, scored 2 tubs, and then I think they fumbled, and then y'all kicked the game-winning field goal. What was that whole experience like with that game?
I'm going to be real with you on this one. I'm going to be real because during that game, I was on the sideline, and when we was down 15 points, bro, I sat on the bench, and I was like, shit, I don't even know if I'm going to go back in. Like, this done. I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, let's chalk this one up. But the funny thing about it is that's why I would never want credit for that New Mexico Bowl game because I felt it inside of me that I almost gave up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know one person that didn't give up for sure. Shaq Barrett.
Yeah, he's one that
you know what I'm saying?
Bubble, right?
Two times in a row. 2 in a fucking row, bro. That's when I knew I was just like, this man is a different fucking breed. Nobody can tell me shit about Shaq Barrett.
Right.
I don't give a what you say. Shaq Barrett's the best outside linebacker in the league right now. Easily. Yeah. And he just up his Achilles and he's coming right back. Just like it ain't like, because you got a guy that's built like him. He's built for the trenches. He's built for the real trenches. You know what I'm saying? He's built to stop the run. He's built to rush the passer. He's built to get off any block, double teams, all of that just because his body frame. And people hated him for his body frame when he came out. But that's what made him great is that he can do it all. He just wasn't a speedy pass rusher that was going to get into a zone scheme and get his ass blown off the ball. He didn't get blown off the ball. He was in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Swim moving, everything, and then had the mass to stick there. You know what I'm saying? So, and me watching all that and seeing how much of a force he was by his body size, and then people try to tell him that he didn't deserve to be drafted because of his body size, I'm like, y'all don't know football.
Right, yeah.
And that's what majority of scouts don't know football. They never played a lick of it in their life. All they do is sit back and watch film and tell players who can play and can't play. And they're completely out of position to say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I hope that more players get into scouting because then you'll know a dog when you see one. You know what I'm saying? Like, rather than they be like, I wonder if the way he acts is good or like, no, what are you talking about? This is what makes this man a dog. Like, go in there and you figure out if this man is on the cusp of blowing up the world or is he on the cusp of becoming the best football player ever in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's two different things. You know what I'm saying? Some people are wildly driven, have a lot of passion and fire, and some people may take that as, you know what I'm saying, oh, this man is unhinged. You know what I'm saying? No, like he's not. He just really loves this shit. And if you ever loved this game the way, but guess what? You never played.
Right.
So you don't understand that passion. You don't understand when motherfucker like Odell Beckham kicked the motherfucker thing, get hit in the face by the thing and crying on the sideline. Yeah, that's a big problem to you. Like, no, people really expect big things from themselves. You know what I'm saying? Expect big things from around them. So I never judge anybody about, oh, you're too emotional. Like, no, you can't tell somebody how much passion to have about something that they love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like me telling you how to love your mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, this is a game that motherfuckers dedicate their whole life to. You know what I'm saying? You got to be dedicated to a certain amount of point, or else you're going to be out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? There got to be a certain part of you that says this is more important than sometimes water. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I got to come down to it. I love the game so much, it's a part of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a natural thing. Like, I wake up and I eat, drink, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, I wake up and football is there.
Right.
Music is there for me. Acting is there for me. I've had this in my brain since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do all this shit. You can't tell me what my passions lie at. You can't tell me how far I can go. You can't tell me that, you know what I'm saying, slow it on down. Like, no. Like, this is my path. I'm going at it the way I want to go about it. And most people don't have that type of passion to even try to gauge that from somebody. Then try to sit back and tell them what they should be doing when they gave up 10 times before. Most motherfuckers not quitters. You know what I'm saying? And don't give up for shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put a fucking brick wall in front of them, and they'll run through it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And really believe they can get through that motherfucker, like, and bang their head on that bitch 20, 30 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? Until they see a crack. Like, you know, some people gotta get over that shit. Some people, there's two different type of people in this world. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got sheeple and real people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, sheeples, they ready to go whatever form that the wind blow. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking people out here that's trying to motherfucking run this shit, when the wind blow, motherfucker, we'll walk right against it. You know what I'm saying? And take all that wind to the face. You know what I'm saying? All the cut, because that's where the destination is right there. I'm not going to turn around because the wind is blowing hard. No, I'm going to keep walking straight through it. And if I fall back down, guess what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk straight back through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's different type of people.
Yeah,
you know? Especially
especially when you in the spotlight, like, you just held to different standards. You know, you got to make sure you're moving, you're walking on eggshells. Like,